is going to be the Monsters Inc. world. That is not the go button. I know I'm like saying the same thing over and over here, but gummy ships so inefficient. I mean, have we ever even considered how the gummies stick together? They just self-adhere, but what they never show is like the actual how. Why do they self-adhere? I mean, what's to stop all the bits and pieces you collect while out in your gummy ship that is apparently everything sticks to, that all the gummy blocks stick to? What's to stop the gummy blocks that you find from just sticking to the outside of your ship? What, when you land, do Chip and Dale have to spend a bunch of time removing blocks from the outside of the ship, just scraping the
World home!
That's right.
Is something there?
Of course it's not that easy. I think this is the only other boss that you really must fight. Oh gosh. Yes, I know. I've done nothing to my ship. I'm not going to do anything to the ship. If I can get through the game without doing anything to the ship, I'm happy. If I can just dodge and shoot my way through every boss, I'll be very happy. But I can still see you, because nothing is ever truly invisible in video games, except for those invisible walls that they have sometimes. And then those aren't invisible after you run into them, because then you can see them like crazy. Like it takes long enough to fly there, now we gotta fight something new. Okay, actually that fight is very short. On my main file, maybe I'll do a short live stream at some point and show you all my wonderful gummy ship. So I have to tell it with a story, because it is actually a sequel ship to a ship that I made in Kingdom Hearts 2. And the ship in Kingdom Hearts 2 is called the Nausea. It's a joke off of, I think it's a Flintstone episode where they get a boat, but they can't decide to call it Nautical Lady or Lady of the Sea. So they compromise. It takes the first 3 letters from one and the last 3 letters from another. And then someone comes along and says, "Spells nausea." Which of course is seasickness. So it's a good, funny joke. So like in Kingdom Hearts 1, when you're trying to name the raft, which will end up giving you the name for your gummy ship in the end, because it's always good. I tend to put in, except for like the one time where I was filming, I put in nausea. Just as a joke. I've never beaten him. For those of you who have managed to persevere and beat him in that race, I don't know how you do that. The first time I played it, I challenged it a few times and went, I don't care. I'm too interested in finding out what on earth happened to Rock at the end of 3 days to care at all about what the ship is gonna be called. So I never figured out, well I did, it took me a year to figure out how exactly to design custom gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts 1. I gave up. It was only when I did a second playthrough that I would... Oh, that's how it works! Lo and behold, I figured out how it worked, finally. So meanwhile, in Kingdom Hearts 2, which has a much easier and more player-friendly, more like, gummy ship design, I did design a custom ship in Kingdom Hearts 2. I somehow did not understand what the arrow on the bottom of the design area was. I missed that detail. So when I built my ship, I figured that we were facing, that it was looking straight at us, or we were looking at the back or whatever. But in reality, I was looking at it sideways. So I named it Nausea as a joke, just because it was funny. And then it told me that I forgot a cockpit. So I stuck one in there. Embarrassing enough on its own. I also designed 2 teeny ships to go with it, because, you know, why not? Might as well have them all match, right? So I designed teeny ships to match. Well, I also... Actually, I think at that point I had figured out that it was facing sideways, and then I was like, no, that's kind of funny! So I designed purposely the 2 teeny ships to be sideways as well, because that was kind of funny. I mean, it was a nausea. It was flying sideways. What I didn't realize until we went out on the flight itself was that the cockpit was not actually attached to anything. It looked like it was attached to stuff, but it really wasn't. Oh, B rank this time. It's better. I don't really care. Well, I'll stay out here while I finish this story, because I'm almost done here. I promise I'm almost done with this story, and then back to the speedrun. But basically, the cockpit just floats off to the side. It's not connected to anything on the ship. So it's like, oh, that's really funny now, because not only is the ship flying sideways, the cockpit is completely unattached from the body of the ship. And then I ended up doing my maiden voyage without any weaponry on the ship, because I forgot to put weapons on it. I did get through the level thanks to the teeny ships, though. So those of you who hate on teeny ships, don't hate on the teeny ships, okay? They are not useless. They may look useless. Those things, they survived me through that level, and I'm still not really sure how. So after the maiden voyage, I then equipped it with weapons for the next voyage. So I have made, on Kingdom Hearts 3, a Nausea 2. That was designed sideways on purpose, but it faces the other direction rather than the original Nausea. One faces one way, this one faces the other. I won't give away too many other spoilers about it, because I think sometime I will live stream a video of me flying the Nausea 2. Thank you for listening to the story, all 0 of you.
Oh!
Ah, yes. The Unverse. Nasty little blobs of negative darkness. Now, this is what's inside Vanitas. I'm not sure we want to destroy him. I don't know what messed about it yet. Oh, that Kupo coin thing actually worked. I figured it was just a gimmick by the Googles. was kind of neat in this game. We got all the different types of enemies, with the exception of the Dream Eaters, which I guess did get their one link, but no, that hardly counts. They should have had nightmares show up at one point.
It's over.
I'm just gonna make one note, and I'm only gonna say this one time, because for those of you who may, for some unknown reason, actually like this form with Sora, I get why they did it, but there are humans in this world. I don't get why he couldn't have been human.
Take this.
Ultimate form in this form was completely white. Wow.
All right.
Ah, nice.
I feel
There's
much
something about
better
the
when Boo's
abilities
back in her own
disturbed me.
world.
I'm very glad they did
Me
not
too.
make it orange.
Good thing the laugh floor's not too far.
But
Come on, fellas.
you know what? I'll
Let's
just show
see.
you, because you may or may not have noticed this. This may be what always bothered you, but he has no nose. It could be that that is what bothers everyone. I'm not sure. All I know is that it does bother me. He is lacking a nose in this form. Hey, he finally lived up to all those times he fell on his face.
Yeah. Huh.
I just realized that.
Nice.
Yeah, that is nice. You finally are showing what should have happened to your face from the sheer number of times you have managed to land on said face. They should have just kept them in their normal forms. They'd be dull and goofy. Think about it. Giant duck and giant bipedal dog walking around. Yeah, isn't that quote-unquote monstrous enough? Even if they are in the cute style and they're, classic and we recognize them, so we aren't scared of them. Some people could be scared by them without this. This is not blending, guys. Well. They did what they did, but we could complain about it all day, or we could just play the game. Let's do the latter, and not complain about it all day.
So long.
I mean, there are two options. So complain about it, or just live with it. I'll just live with it, and be thankful that he's gray and not orange. Whoever looked at that and said, maybe we shouldn't make him like orange and pink. That was a good call. Whoever made that, fantastic call. You deserve a promotion. You realize that was a little bit. Another thing that I was kind of hoping to see with this world when they did, I may write this because I just thought it was so funny. When I heard about it, I hoped this was what they would do. So you're wandering around through a normal world, and then you go through a door and you suddenly wind up in some random location in the factory because you've gone through an activated scare door. So you're minding your own business in the middle of another storyline, and then all of a sudden there's side story of being a human in the Monsters, Inc. world. And of course, it could be during the movie, so it could still be causing problems. In fact, it seems that even post could be still kind of not normal. Well, obviously, I don't think they want... Let's not introduce humans to this world. We've seen what we do when introduced to new places. We have this tendency to do with everything. That's not, but I'm not here to talk about that either. Man, wouldn't that have been funny. You're just minding your own business in a normal world, and then you're suddenly yanked out of that
Wonder where
narrative
Boo's
and
door
into a
flew
new
off
one.
to.
I don't know, I just think it could have been really well done. We got this, which is very detailed and very good and very nice, and it. I'm only gonna say it once, but the Chinese takeout boxes are back. I like when Harry has us. If it's not them.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Let's see.
Why did you do this? I am still wondering if the Lucky Emblem thing was done by Riku to ultimately prank Sora somehow. I'm still wondering that, because who else would go around to all these random worlds and just leave Mickey logos for random people? Oh, that's worse than normal. I mean, the caviar... You don't normally get caviar as Chinese takeout.
Let's see. Got it.
Okay, let's... Well, at least it didn't make it a realistic balloon pop. That would have been terrible. Alright. Let's go door.
Ready.
I would not hold on to the top if I were you, because it's gonna get grabbed up there.
Boo? Hold on. Don't want you to get hurt.
Why don't you leave, like, Mike back there? Just let these three go. You stay there, and Boo would keep her safe. There's an alternative. And again, they don't know what Boo's door looks. Whatever, just come.
Not here too. Keep Boo out of harm's way. We'll handle the bad guys.
Oh yeah, that's right. But let's see how well I do this. I've normally, in the past, been pretty bad about taking everything.
No way.
Ouch. Well, there we go. Another mark to be added. We are up to... 80 kills! 80 kills, right there. 80! 20 more and we'll be at 100. And when I get to 100 kills, I will like that video myself. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll like the video myself. At the 100th kill, I will like the video that the 100th kill occurs on, because it'll probably be this one, just judging from my rate of dying. Average about 15 deaths an hour. Figured it out. Okay, that actually worked! It actually worked.
Whoa!
Okay, I don't know if he, like... No, he did. There's no way he could have had time to, like, grease his feet for grinding on that rail. That's not gonna work so well, buddy.
It's offline! We have to power it up! More bad guys!
Don't worry, I'll watch Boo.
Okay. Yeah. Sora. Hurry! Help me take out these goons!
Here's hoping that me shouting die will be enough to get you to laugh. Yeah, here's hoping.
Here we go!
Oh, ultimate form in this specific form. He's completely white. It looks like he just got hit with a bag of flour. Yeah, he really does. He looks like he got hit with a bag of flour.
There! It's over!
More of them?
Yeah, come on! Now! Yeah, yeah! Take this!
Yeah, he totally looks like he got hit with a bag of flour.
You guys are doing great!
Try this!
Yes. Most wonderful joke ever. Of course, I was the ball.
Whoa, am I dizzy?
In some ways, we laugh harder than you do there, Boo. Alright. And they're off again, chasing the door. Here we go again. Oh, there's a neat detail. They show your reflection in the metal above you. It's the little things. The little details that really make the game shine.
There's Boo's door!
I don't know how they could possibly tell that from that distance. Yeah, look at that reflection in the metal above. Nice. That's an attention to detail right there. And that is me dying again. 81! Here we go again. Alright. Takes you. That actually works quite well. Hiding when they attack and attacking when they're not. It works quite well, actually. Very proud of this hit and run tactic.
There's Boo's door! Woohoo!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, that would hurt. Yes, hiding from them is a viable option. Wait.
Heal!
Okay, that's good.
Yeah! Take this!
Okay.
Let's see.
Yay. There's not a way to go, so I guess through this door.
Boo's door should be right around here somewhere. This door should take us right back to the lab floor.
Heal!
Treasures. Ah, yes. Ah, here we go. I might watch a couple of these cutscenes because they are fun.
There it is!
The question is, how did it get all the way up there? But no one cares. Oh, it's good. Gotta give him points for being really good at that.
Wait! How'd we take a wrong turn?
Who cares? All that matters is that it's the last turn that you losers are ever gonna take.
Randall?
Who's he?
A creep we banished for trying to collect screams by force. He used to be Boo's scarer.
How did you even get back here? The door we sent you through is sawdust!
Yeah, and I almost got turned into somebody's wallet.
I just wanted that line. I'll skip the scene now. The scenes at the end I will be watching. The scenes at the end I will be watching. For those of you who have somehow not seen, I won't spoil it. But oh, it's so good! I have to watch it. But the first time I saw it, I then went into the theater menu and like watched it at least 3 more times.
Yeah!
It had me laughing so hard. Like, my parents don't know too much about this series, but I showed my mom. It was that funny. That funny, I showed
Yeah!
My mom is the kind of person who runs Mario off cliffs. So, yeah. Is the way I'm going? Yes? No? I'll go with maybe. I'll go with maybe. You gotta just wonder what they're doing here.
What's with the machines? They've gone totally bonkers. There's no way we...
You underestimate me.
If you find a contraption controlling those things and smash it, that should do the trick. There!
That is not what I meant to do, though that should technically work anyway. Right?
Maybe we could use the parts here to avoid the lasers.
It can't be.
Death. Laser. Yes, it can be. Alright. Here we go again.
Maybe we could use the parts here to avoid the lasers. Oh, I see it.
I can't give up.
Those lasers are like one-hit KOs. I thought I must have had some damage. No, they're one-hit KOs. What are they even doing here that requires lasers? That's what I want to know, guys. I want to know what here. In the Scream Factory, well, the Laugh Factory now. They're still working on name changing. What part of this?
Maybe we could use the parts here to avoid the lasers. I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
Now that just hurts. Get all the way over there just for another one to shoot you. I have an idea. Let's just shoot the machines producing the lasers. And replace them later. I mean, little girl's security is a little more important than, you know, probably multi-million-dollar laser equipment.
To avoid the lasers.
Right?
I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
I have like died more times to this laser than anything else in this world. And these are normally sections I'm pretty good at. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be stuck on this.
Maybe we could use the parts here to avoid the lasers.
Yeah, but what happens when we get off of the belt?
I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
No way.
This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. This is 100% absolutely nuts. You're all seeing this, right? No, none of you are seeing this because no one is here. No one is
Maybe
here.
we could use the parts
So no
here
one else
to
can see how
avoid the
nuts this
lasers.
is. I mean, this isn't even enemies. This is laser platforming. We're gonna see something very different on Sora's tombstone than we ever expected to see.
Oh, I see a
Instead of
machine up
staying,
there
like,
past the
destroyed
stairs.
by various dangerous, actual dangerous creatures. It'll say, kill death by laser. Woo! Okay! Okay! The lasers were not this hard on proud mode! The lasers were not this hard on proud mode! Once you were, like, past off the actual belt, the lasers didn't, like, follow you with a vengeance!
Maybe we can use the parts here to avoid the lasers.
They didn't follow you with a vengeance! They did not chase you relentlessly! I was never scared of these before today! I wasn't! I was not scared of these lasers before today! I don't know what the... Now they have AI? There's got to... Nomura, what did you do to critical mode? What did you do to the lasers? I expect answers for this, because I've died like 8 times just to these lasers. And that's only so far, I'm not even done yet.
Maybe we can use the parts here to avoid the lasers.
We're not even done with this yet.
Oh, I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
Nine. Again. Yes, Sora, we're going to do this. Over and over and over and over until we get past these lasers! I can't even scream die at them because I can't kill them! Is there any other way around? You guys! Help!
Maybe we can use the parts here to avoid the lasers. Oh, I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
Okay. Ah! 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 I don't know what they did to these lasers. lasers in critical mode. They were
Coast is
not,
clear.
they were not like that. Brown, they weren't. Oh, someone joined. The lasers weren't like that before. There was one chasing me. Like, it used to be that when you got off the conveyor belt, you were done. No! One of them, it would clear up here now. Hey! Can't be 9 times. Having laser PTSD. Yeah.
I gotta say, revenge.
That better have been like a save point thing, because I know this fight is ridiculous.
Take this!
But this better not be like a. We save after this point moment, because if it is, I think.
Why won't you just fail already?
Because I don't wanna. But I will say this: those lasers almost completely creepy. It's gonna haunt my nightmares. Save point! There's gonna be a cutscene.
Great! The power's out again!
Okay, we know what to do. Gotta find... Bingo!
Huh?
Mike? How's that supposed to help? That's good.
Yep, take it away.
Nice try, Mike.
What?
I'm not doing this
Wait.
alone.
Hey, you, not me. Come on. Sully. Whoa. No, stop. Sully. Not what I had in mind.
I know I said I wasn't gonna watch all the scenes. Some of these, the ones in this world are just too funny.
Oh!
Like that.
Oh! It's on! Nice work, guys!
Alright, save spot. Life! Life over lasers! I'm never going to forget that. Those lasers, they're following me. I'm convinced. There was something evil, malicious about those lasers. I will never forget that. Just
Ooh!
Come back. You can't run off, kid.
Oh.
I need to get her one of those leash things that parents always have for kids nowadays.
Kitty!
Ah, there you are.
And this is right then to break. Return them back to normal colors.
That paint was kind of growing on me.
Woo! This is way better. Ah, hey, no. Would you cut that out?
Kitty!
Ah!
Behold, plot
Ooh,
convenience
come
ads.
here.
Find us. We don't want them to be in
Sully,
that pink and
let's get
blue
her outta
color for
here.
the rest of the level, so we'll just have a pipe randomly break.
The Heartless are here too?
Sorry, it's a little too much. There'll be more of Adidas, and those are some scenes I'm gonna watch. You only missed his slight cameo so far. I know, he's like favorite character. I'm one of your favorite heroes, Adidas and Nominate. Yes, I remember, I keep track of this stuff. He'll be here, and I'll watch that scene. I'm only watching scenes here, and a couple other things. I'm skipping most of them for time reasons, but these two popped up.
Back off!
No! No, not more lasers! No! Okay, this is not nice for me. Just a second live with.
It's only a...
You didn't see me dying like 9 times to the lasers! You didn't see! You weren't here! You weren't watching what they were doing! I thought this part was easy too! Until the lasers started aiming at me! Yeah! But I'm done live streaming. You go back and watch! Like, just before. No, they're not! They used to be! But they aren't on critical mode! Don't give me that! No, they aren't! Not anymore! I don't know what they did, but like one was.
I gotta say...
2 of them continue after you got off the conveyor belts! I don't remember that being a thing! And also they one-hit KO you. This is critical mode. I don't know what Nomura did to the lasers, but he did something. I will vow that until my dying day! I just came back to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what he did to the lasers. It should have been easy. It should have been one thing. Instead, it killed me 9 times. It should have been easy.
Now it's electric fences?
I couldn't even scream die at them. Shit.
Heal! Yeah. Yeah.
I healed. I healed. Let's see. That is 90 deaths. 90 deaths. 10 more and I reach 100. Yeah, your HP bar, it doesn't amount to much here. Basically, everything, almost everything one-shots you. Earlier, everything one-shots you. I don't know, at this point things are two-shotting me instead of one-shotting me. No, I don't apologize.
The fence is electrified.
This is critical mode. This is not even proud. This is, this is the mode for their evil lasers that follow you. I swear to you, they did not do that in proud mode. I'll say this, man, but those lasers almost made me quit. Almost. Oh, the Heartless can stand on the electrified metal boxes and not take damage. But me, no, I take the damage. Oh, Randall, you don't know what you just did. You snapped something at me with your lasers. I am not my normal calm self. I don't know what you did, but you've done something. You've done something, man. Those lasers, they triggered something. I don't know what I do not know this form that he unlocked within me.
Oh.
No!
Not this again.
We'll take care of it.
No, please don't say that!
Pretty sure the control panel for this place is upstairs.
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Oh, did you have to say the color like popcorn? On top of... Don't tell me the lasers are easy. You saw that. You saw that. You can no longer tell me the lasers are easy. You can no longer say. I'm never doing
Pretty
this
sure the
again!
control panel for this place is upstairs.
This is the only time I will ever be doing a critical run-through of Kingdom Hearts 3! There! I have said it! I have promised myself... I have promised myself that it will never happen! There! That is one of, like, the rules to beating the game on critical mode. And that is, you promise yourself you will never do it again. That is like the #1 rule of playing critical mode. You promise yourself you will never...
No way.
Let's see. 80, 90, 92. Lasers! My 100th death is probably going to be decked by lasers. If it's not, then it'll probably be the final boss.
Pretty sure the control panel for this place is upstairs.
Let's just break all the lasers. Let's just have Silly break all the laser machines, and be done with it, and just try to equip it later. Three. Yeah, normally, is anyone who's watched the first two know, I'm normally a lot more calm with this. I mean, last time I got a little bit crazy with yelling die at things. This is very different. I have like a whole different range of emotions for these things because you can't even kill them. Like, I feel these should
Pretty
be,
sure the control panel for this place
you know, the
is
thing that
upstairs.
for a video of like top things that were fine on normal mode, but then something happened between it and critical mode. How am I supposed to do it? Yeah! This is painful
Pretty sure the
to
control panel
do!
for this place is upstairs.
At least someone's actually watching my pain for a change. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
You chumps ever wondered what microwave popcorn feels like?
Thank you for coming and watching my pain and, you know, feeling it with me. Oh, I'm so afraid that one of those is going to, like, jump its boundaries. So afraid.
Guess what, losers? I decided to ramp things up a little.
No! No, no, no! 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 No, don't do that, Randall! You can be in charge of the company, I don't care! I really could care less right now!
Be a good spot to find
Is that it with the laser? Tell me at the end! Oh, you have not yet heard the, This is what they mean by ingredients. A Chinese takeout box that some random person left here.
Just imagine the yummy stuff little chef will whip up with this.
Just imagine all the health code violations we have just committed by giving him these ingredients.
It's only a matter of time.
I think about it. This is a random person's possibly half-eaten, possibly completely eaten and then thrown away, takeout box. And we're giving him these ingredients we find lying around. I am very concerned that that their restaurant is going to get shut down because of the work of these guys.
Once we get through here, we're clear.
Yep, this is the central control unit for the whole factory. Now, what do you say? We get out of here.
No more ladies.
Let me!
No, don't go to the computer.
Hey, hey, show a little finesse.
Oh.
Rats! Randall must have messed this up. Nothing works.
We can't get out.
Maybe it would be faster to just break it.
Oh, that's brilliant!
Ah!
Hang on!
That's being a computer.
Think I've got a better idea. If we can just short
That
it out,
look.
the lock will disengage. And lucky for us, Boo is a walking energy generator.
That evil, I want to break the computer.
That might
look.
work.
That
You're
is
our
me
MVP,
sometimes.
Boo!
Ooh.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Yee-haw!
Oh.
Hider!
I'm on it.
You! Die! Ah! That didn't work!
No way!
Okay, that is death 95. Yep, that's 95 deaths. 5 more and I reach 100 and like this video. Yeah, I like it myself when, honestly, I like it myself when I reached 100 deaths. I don't normally like my own videos, I just think it's weird to like your own video. 'Cause, I mean, obviously you like your video, otherwise you wouldn't have done anything with it.
See ya!
How did it be allowed to do it? That's all I'm
Huh?
Just seems...
Yeah! Hop on! Look! Yes! Go! Yes! Go! Yes! Full power!
Big nasty! Alright, you wanna bounce around like a balloon? I'll bounce you around like a balloon. With the dream eaters! Be afraid! Buddy! Take it! Take that, you big nasty thing! Take it! Ha! That's that! That's that! My Biawa rules! Ha ha! Who's in charge here? That's right, me! Ah! Still in charge here! Still hate you!
Spare me! Yes, I will run and scream! Everyone else is dead!
Here we go!
Yay! Oh yeah! Go for it, form! Die!
See ya!
Spare me!
We need to thin out their ranks a bit more.
Go!
Oh, come on! Get down! You're the best here! You were all dead 30 seconds ago!
Yeah! Go! Yeah! See ya! Yeah! There! So long! Come on!
After I use the peak, I can take out the stink!
Bring it in!
Or at least take down his HP. Now we'll use the scream. But I still really love the joke implication of Mike being in the playoff to the line in the movie. Worth it. Okay, I'm getting over the PTSD of the lasers.
It's no use! We need a bigger burst of laughter!
I guess.
Would you care to do the honors?
This is a good scene.
I'd love to! Ha! Pa! 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 Ta-da! 40 love! Game and set! I'm not cut out for this racket. Come on, it's a tennis joke. Should I have gone with ping pong?
Nothing could have saved that one.
I thought it was funny.
Nobody move! I dropped my contact!
I don't think Boo's gonna get it, Mike.
Do you get it?
Yeah, it's 'cause his eye's so big. The joke is, you can't lose a contact the size of a dinner plate.
Oh,
The
fine!
look on Boo's face.
You're supposed to be doing a dash.
I am once I'm warmed up.
Sora, do the funny face special.
Huh? What? If you insist.
Oh, it's gonna scare her. Somehow it was funnier in Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't know why. It was funnier in Kingdom Hearts 1, but they're making it out to be a lot funnier than it actually
Sora's
is.
aiming for your job.
You boys aren't gonna leave without saying goodbye.
Give it a rest, Randall. You're not gonna get away with this.
We'll stop anything you throw at us.
Yeah!
Maybe you will. Or then again, maybe you won't. I have still got an ace up my sleeve. Now, I command you to destroy them! Huh? Hey, come on! Move! Move, you stupid...
Looks like your ace is a joker.
What a pile of junk!
What? Hey! No.
Just leave him. Don't think he can cause us any more trouble.
Kitty!
I
Besides,
say go after him for the
we gotta
lasers.
focus on getting Boo home.
Just for
You're
the
right.
lasers.
Boo's door has to be somewhere in the vault. If we head outside and go through the power station, we can get to the door vault that way.
I say next time let the lady
Follow
turn
me.
into a purse. gotta say, the hood over the mask, it is an overkill. We can't tell who you are already, and you're wearing a hood over the mask, buddy. Why do you have the hood too? Everyone knows it's you! We've known it was you since the inverse started showing up. We knew you were there already. And also, the preview gave it away long ago. So the hood and the helmet, it's overkill, man. It's just overkill. Save point! Save point, save point, save point. Let's see. I was working on don't remember where it is. I'm gonna get rid of water real quick. I'll be right back. You see it, you take a photo of it, because I don't see it.
Let's see.
You take a photo of it. Oh, there it is.
Nice!
You see it, Donald, you take a photo. Give you the phone, you take the photo. Don't disagree with me if there is one. Ah, yes, we're outside.
The whole factory. It's a total mess.
I know, Mikey, but right now we
As
just
long as
have
there's
to
no
keep
more
moving.
lasers, I'll be happy. I can live with anything. Ah, listen.
Go get him!
Discord is asking why I was screaming about lasers.
Ready to descend. Stand aside. We'll get this fire put out pronto. Start putting that fire out. Source. We have spotted additional unidentified life form. Over.
First, we're gonna kill everything, Donald. Then we're gonna unlock water. Then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna become part-time firefighters.
Thank you. You did great.
Yes, sir. We'll be on our way.
Kind of nice to see the
Time to
CDA
go.
as good guys rather than bad. I know they were just doing their job in the movie, but more often than not during the movie, because of the events, they were kind of seen as sort of also opposition. They weren't the ultimate bad guys, but they were definitely opposition. So it's really nice seeing them as completely on our side. Ha! Onward! And hopefully... No more lasers. There's no more lasers! That's gonna be like giving me PTSD for a long time. Whenever I see lasers, it's going to be... Ow!
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
Right there.
Requesting backup. Need help containing the fire.
Well, we're exterminators and part-time firefighters, so, you know. Like these guys, they probably end up fighting fire with fire! And that's why you don't bring Axel with you to put out a fire.
It's over.
Just saying. Just, that's a bad idea, because it'll probably make it worse. Axel in a flammable situation. Wait, you want to put out the fire? What are you talking about? Why would you go to pick up ridiculous thing and put out fire? I apologize for my sniffling and coughing. I haven't told you guys this, but I'm kind of still recovering from a cold. Just sort of. Just a little. And me, right now I'm kind of still recovering from yelling at the lasers. I don't know what my neighbor thought of me, but you know, she sings on occasion. So I'm allowed to scream at the lasers on my game. We have a thin wall between the two rooms.
Faster! Faster!
So I can make heading to the station. Is this the way I'm supposed to go, or is this just a extra thing? I hope this is the way I'm supposed to go. If not, then I have no idea which way I'm supposed to go. Ah, yes!
Let's see.
The other A113 joke. There it is. I'm pretty sure there was a lucky emblem right nearby. That'd be keeping low. I'm making like terrible noises and I apologize profusely.
Let's see.
Sure there was. Well, A113. Those of you who don't know the Pixar joke, that you actually not watch a lot of Pixar.
The door vault is this way.
We can drop down from here.
Sora, this may not be a good time to tell you this, but I'm actually afraid of heights. You obviously are completely fearless about heights.
Back off! Yeah!
Yeah, but I'm not completely fearless about heights. Heights scare me. That's why I jump off cliffs as video game characters, because I would never do it in real life. See me do ski and snowboard. I am a very terrifying
The
skier.
crane might come in handy
That,
if we
but,
need to get back up.
In real life, I'm a very responsible, good skier.
Hey, let's see.
I know, I'm missing so many lucky envelopes.
Deal with all flight form.
We're almost in the door vault, guys. We can do this.
I wonder if this will actually put out fire and stuff. Ew.
The fire is spreading.
Not for long! Ah, ultimate form. As long as we don't run into more lasers, I will be a very happy camper. If we run into more lasers, I may completely lose it. I still kind of have it right now. But if there are more lasers, I may completely lose it.
Take this!
They definitely need to start stuff like that with those awful lasers. Oh, we just put out all these fires, and then let's just give Sora the heart binder that is like fire! We just finished putting out the fires, and now we're gonna give him the power to be more destructive than Axel. With a lion.
This way.
Why do people keep picking field with the lasers? Why do they look more terrified than those lasers? Those lasers were like totally worse.
Oh, great. This time we're really stuck.
Just hit you right on a helicopter.
Sully, have you got any ideas?
I got one.
Just give me a second.
Call down the CDA and say, hey, can you give us a lift on one of your helicopters?
Oh.
Just give us a lift.
Hmm? If I'm
Just
right
give us a
about
little
that
helicopter
pipe,
ride. Please.
Yep, it's perfect. Boo! Thank you. We gotta follow that pipe.
What? Wait a sec. I thought we were going straight to the door vault. The only place that pipe leads is to the cooling tank. You sure you don't have a better idea?
Don't worry, Mike. Just trust me.
I think I am finally calming down from the lasers. I apologize for getting so worked up over little nothing lasers. That were extremely annoying! I feel like I should like take the footage of me dying to those lasers and put it to like I will survive. kind of how I felt.
Take this!
Because definitely how I felt at that moment. So I will survive.
I'm pretty sure maintenance hasn't finished patching it up. This way.
Wait a second. It's the door vault.
Yep, what'd I tell you?
Sure, nice job, Sol. Seriously, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you actually ran the place.
Thanks, Mikey. All right, it's not much farther.
As long as there's no more lasers. Better not be any more lasers. Better not lasers. Oh good, fall hazard, not more lasers. Fall hazard, but of course I take no fall damage. Ever. No Kingdom Hearts characters take fall damage. I don't know why everyone's so concerned about falling off the Twilight Tide clock tower. I mean, they don't take fall damage. Hey, just take me 5 8 over 2 days and you say Rock was terribly worried about me falling out of the clock tower. Catches her that one time. But you're worried if you were too, and he might have fallen off the clock tower himself. And then we get the jump off memory skyscraper.
Right through there.
And it's like, you were concerned about what again? You're jumping off this building, but this building, bad to jump off of. This building, fine to jump off of. Nothing detrimental from jumping off of this building, but this one, dangerous. It's over. The memory skyscraper is even taller than the clock tower, so I don't know what you're concerned about, buddy.
What's this black goop?
Gosh, it looks like some kind of trail.
Must we know what it is? Must we follow it to the end? Must we see what horrors await us on the other side? The only thing that could possibly be worse than lasers... Actually, I think the lasers are worse because you cannot destroy the lasers. You must...
We should work together and find the...
The lasers are worse because you cannot kill the lasers. Not really.
door.
Oh, that's right. I found thing to upgrade my Ultima. Twice. Woo! I just need some adamantite. Yeah, I'm getting this up to the max. Normally I don't care. I'll say this about Vanitas, he sure knows how to make a mess. Literal mess. Like, imagine, like, spaghetti night with Vanitas. I mean, okay, that would just be... Okay, why does the trail end here? It should go all the way over to... Never mind, I'm just... Actually... Leave this trail of poop until right there, and then it just stops. What? They just take a mop and just clean up the evidence just to go hee hee hee, make everybody wonder why I'm doing this hee hee hee. I'll clean up this part of the mess, but the rest of it, no. Alright, let's see how quickly this thing kills me. Will this get me the remaining 4 deaths to reach the 100th death? Or will we have to wait until Arendelle to watch Sora fall?
Everybody look for Boo's door.
Oh.
Randall.
Didn't you learn your lesson with that pile of junk fiasco?
Oh, I learned a lot.
Oh.
Wait, Mike. Something's different.
Oh, please. It's just...
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this. Sorry guys, after this I'm not skipping any more. In this world, that is. When we get there, and I might make us watch Let It Go. I don't care what you guys think, that's a good song, okay? I get it. A lot of you are Let It Go'd out from having younger siblings or little cousins or whatever that play the song incessantly. I understand that, but I was the youngest in my family, and I was a teenager when it released, so I still like the song.
No way.
3 more deaths than I've died 100 times! Think. 85, 99. Yeah, that was 97. 3 more and I will have died 100 times! Who said you only die twice? Yeah, James Bond, Sora's got you beat. And this is just from this critical playthrough. I'm not even counting the ones from my previous critical playthroughs. Alright, unlike the lasers, I expect the boss to be hard, so I don't care as much when a boss kills me. Unless the boss is killing me like in a stupid way. I mean, this I don't mind it killing me as much. I mean, I expect to die to this. I don't expect to die to the inanimate lasers that are just evil. This I expect to die to. Even the mini-bosses I expect to die to at least once or twice.
Heal me! Help me! Help me! Help! 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 Help!
I'm not trying to get the 2 more deaths. Lump of horrors. Lump of horror. I wonder how much of this lump of horror is like all of Vanitas' anger from being inside of Ventus inside of Sora for 11 years. I wonder how much of that is this. Thinking, but the guy is really good at bottling up his emotions because he turns into trees. You gotta give him points for that. Kinda hope that Vanitas does somehow come back after 3, because he really is a good character. Maybe evil, but he's a good character. He's got a lot of room for like character development to use. He's like a great next villain. Crazy! He's got a lot of things going for him that other characters do not. I know, there's not a lot of smashing going on. And that is why. One more death, and I will have reached 100 deaths. And I will like this video. That is how you shall know that I have reached 100 deaths. And I'll do it again at 500 on whatever video 500 occurs on, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to 500 deaths before this is out. There was, people! 100 deaths! I'm just gonna double check my count to make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100! $100 deaths! Right there! I will like this video when I reach the end. When I reach the end of the session, I will like this video. 100 deaths! Right there! Boom, I died 100 times. Take that, James Bond. I just died 50 times. How many times you died? Twice. Yeah, you don't really die twice. My joke's probably lost. It's lost on most of myself, actually, because I never watched James Bond.
It's over.
Not a big fan of the 2004, so up for that kind of movie. I watch Disney. That's why I watch Disney movies, because I don't want the blood and gore. One. I have all the Dalmatians. I will get this thing. Gotten every other boss eventually. It's a matter of living long enough. Fireball. Three. Fireball. Okay. I'll get it. Might take me a while, but I will get it. You know, I think I know what disturbs me most about this boss. It reminds me of the Leech Grave. Reminds me of the leech creep! What do I do?
Try this! Heal!
This thing is nasty. But if people can beat it at level 1 on critical mode, I can beat it at level 22 on critical mode. If people can do it at level 1, I can do it at whatever level. I can. We'll get this thing and then be going on to Arendelle. We'll get this thing and be going on to Arendelle. Okay, do any of the 0 of you watching know if it's like weak to a certain type of magic? Like, should I be hitting it with a certain type of magic? Nothing good against it. What I'm doing, a viable method of defeating it. Is it weak to water because it's a globby blob? Or is it strong to water? Is it globby glob? Yeah, in just a minute, Goofy. Okay. You're better than me, have been. Fireball. Oh, here goes the transformation thing. Goofy! No!
Take this!
Goofy Bombardier, please! Goofy. For once I'm mad at you instead of Donald. Well, I can't do that if he doesn't! I can't very well use it if he doesn't cue it up! Get that, Gabe? Do you understand? It's up to him to cue it up, and if he don't cue it up, then I don't get to use it! Does this make sense to your tiny, computerized brain? Next time that comes up, you better... Note to self. Don't do that. I'm going to get both of these worlds done tonight. I'm going to. I'm going to defeat you, you nasty glop. This thing is so like the Leech Trade. Only a little less annoying. No one's even here to share my frustrations right now. Oh, you couldn't use that earlier, but now you can. Get me for being bitter, Goofy. Alright, Goofy, do not fail me now. Come on, Goofy. You can only play Keysling so long before I start getting at it. It can only take so much of it before I start losing it, Vanitas. Somehow, one of my stories, buddy, you're gonna pay for this. I'm not sure how yet. I'm not even quite sure what I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna need to do something ridiculous. Or then you get beat up or something. I don't know what I'm quite gonna do yet, but I'm gonna do something to do with the character. I'm gonna hate it, or it's gonna make me laugh and make me feel better. One of the two. Don't quite know which. I don't know if it'll just be something so ridiculous that you can never actually do it, or if it'll actually be something you get to some comeuppance. I don't know which is gonna be.
Why me?
This I expect to be hard, unlike those lasers. I expect that to be just a little platform. years, I win.
Why?
Because, Tor. That's how you beat the bad dreams, people. Boom!
Huh? Ah.
You going? I'm cheating.
All right, and in you go.
There's no place for you here anymore, Randall. Now we're in the business of making children laugh.
You think it's funny? Hilarious. The more that you whine, the funnier it gets.
Enjoy your extended vacation.
You clowns are gonna be sorry when I find my way back and I finally take over this place.
Gators in the house again.
Are you kidding? Oh, this mommy's in for it. Come here, you. Oh. Get back here.
These scenes are kind of what
So
all
long,
that
smell
stuff
you
that I
later.
just went through.
And now we just need to do one last thing. Hmm?
Hang on.
Hmm?
I have a way to lock him out.
And no one questions it. Ooh, it's sparkles. Good thing that I don't take too close a look at the keyblades because of those sparkles they just get. Now the big question is, where did it go?
That takes care of that.
Oh.
Okay, Boo. Time to go home. You must be tuckered out. But we'll play together real soon. Huh? Whoa!
What now?
What, did he just press the call all doors button? I don't think that's gonna work too well, buddy. I have this feeling that you're just gonna end up getting covered in doors. I'm gonna watch this scene, and I promise that I'll skip all but one in Arendelle. All but one. This is a speedrun.
Who are you?
Gotta say,
I do kind of wish
that
this scene
strange
wasn't
facade had me
in the
fooled
Monsters
at
Inc. world,
first,
but in the monster
brother.
form.
Wait a sec.
I just really wish it wasn't.
Oh yeah,
And,
you were at
live
the
with what you
cathedral.
got.
And hey, who are you to call anyone
Odd moments in
strange?
videos.
Say, do we know this guy?
We haven't ever met in the flesh. I am Vanitas.
Okay, the
This is
hood
the part
with
where
the
you
helmet.
spout some mumbo jumbo and disappear, right?
Overkill, man.
This whole world was powered by Scream. They converted the screams of human children into energy. And this very company was what made it all happen.
Hands on that clock must be
It's
like a
as
perfect
rich
time
a
to
source
not
of
be
negative
seen.
emotion as we'll ever find.
For the last time, we already stopped doing that.
Did you? Then how do you explain all these canisters of surplus Scream?
It's already been collected.
This facility was everything I could hope for.
Use the remaining
And I was
screen, right?
lucky enough to find a pawn whose heart was darkened by thoughts of revenge.
I mean, if you've already got it.
You mean Randall?
All Randall ever cared about was winning. And this guy took advantage of that weakness.
My heart is made of just one thing. And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children to reconstruct it.
Yeah,
Sorry, that
and the
is a
whole
very-
time they were trashing our company in the process.
There were about a
But
dozen things they could
even
have
with all
done to
this
bring it back.
negative emotion,
Different
my heart
explanations.
is still incomplete. I need something else.
They should have explained that Xehanort got a bit of him when the mastery exam went wrong.
The half of me that sleeps on.
Just a note, Sora
Inside
did
of your
already
heart.
see his face. So
Vanitas!
he should not have been so surprised at the end. He had already seen it.
Ventus. What a strange place to slither off to. You insignificant speck.
What are you talking about?
Why don't you start smacking him or something?
You would
No, you're gonna let him monologue.
When you were little, you formed a special bond with a boy named Ventus who joined with your heart.
Is he saying that one of the missing Keyblade wielders is inside Sora's heart?
How is that possible?
Wouldn't be the first time, dude.
Now, you will return Ventus to me.
Technically, he came first, Vanitas. Technically. We'll get technical here, buddy.
Goofy!
The king told us about this. Ventus wasn't able to defeat Vanitas. They struck each other down, and then the king said that Ventus's heart never returned to him.
Well, actually, I'd say that Ventus destroyed him, but destroyed him also killed himself, so it's a... I get it, they don't know all the details.
Stay out of this.
And they don't move, they just sit there. Sorry guys, sometimes.
Join your heart.
With mine!
Need to look.
I just love this part.
Let me go!
Why is it that the characters in Worlds are so much better at taking care of problems than everyone?
Close it, quick!
Arendelle. So he went to Arendelle, and then that's like Twilight Town. That's San Francisco. And I'm not quite sure what this is. That looks like the White Room. I mean, it's not gonna keep him out, but it's not.
Move!
Hey!
It's not that cat. Okay. I mean, just looking at this, Sully just totaled Vanitas, Bell elbowed Zaldin that one time, and coming up in the Pirates of the Caribbean world, Jack Sparrow totals Luxord. Let's start taking some of the Disney characters along with us to the other worlds when we go to face these guys. I mean, come on. We are apparently inept at this, but you guys can take it. You guys are willing to do, the hard stuff that we are unwilling to do because we're busy with the monologue. Now where's the safe spot? Safe spot! Safe spot! There's gotta be somewhere. I must save, so I don't have to do that again. Oh yeah.
Tell me, will you stay?
Good scenes, but I am skipping them, guys. And I could explain to you guys why the anti-Aqua is, somewhat unnecessary for the whole character arc. I mean, I get what they were kind of trying to show with the, anyone can fall to darkness, and they just wanted to give us a really hard boss fight, but...
Huh?
Can you skip the Winnie the Pooh world? I'm sorry, I have issues with this particular version of the 100 Acre Wood because it was so bad. I'm actually gonna go to Twilight Town just for my favorite safe spot. I can't. Number one, Rabbit's voice. Whoever they got to do the voice acting did not a good job. Did not a good job. If I could have done the voice better, then they did not find a good voice actor. And no, I'm not going to give you guys my Rabbit impression. I'm not going to. Not doing it. Oh, yeah. Well, while this is going on, I'll go ahead and do looks boost stuff because it's bonus time. if I can, I'm gonna not do... Wait, no, I do need to do the 100-acre wood to get the... I'm gonna do that off screen. I will do that later if I can. If I can, I shall do that later. In fact, if I can move on, I will do it later. When it's not on screen, like tomorrow morning. Something. Next stop, Arendelle. Alright, and I managed to do this before previously on my first file. I was able to skip the boss that blocks the way to Arendelle by going way out of my way around it. And I fully intend to do so again because I don't like gummy ships. My only point in flying the gummy ships,
let's see,
the places I don't want to have a bunch of mini boss fights in the middle of gummy ship stuff getting in the way. For those of you who enjoy the gummy ship, you guys enjoy it. You love it. You do whatever you want to do. I don't want to. Don't lie. I don't want to hit the boundary, I just want to skin the edge. Sneak around that area. Ha ha ha. I did it before, I mean, then again, lasers changed. They did. I don't think they did though, but that's it back there. That's it back there. That's the way I like it. Yep, you can let it be known. You can get to Arendelle without battling that boss. Sure, you don't get the experience points from it, but frankly, I don't care. I fully intend to hopefully only fight a couple more bosses in the gummy ship and not have to worry about them any longer. I might also listen to Sora's It's Cold! Because something. Oh, someone's here! Here we go.
It's cold! Hey, Donald, give me a coat!
No, he doesn't ask Goofy for a coat. He asks Donald for a coat. I just have a note. Kingdom Hearts 2, Snowy Mountain, Mulan. Oh, one person left. Okay. I'm fairly. But, yeah, the mountain in the Land of Dragons, totally fine. Not cold at all. Arendelle. 30 seconds in. It's cold!
Do you think the Heartless are after her?
It's cold here.
bees. Let's go.
And so it begins. The, Oh, I counted it. Okay, it's a long story to explain. I guess. Ah, parasol legs! Parasol legs! Die! 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 Parasol legs! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Take this!
Die! Everything! You get a level up. I get full step. Look at that. This snow must have taken so long to code. I mean, there's a reason this game took so many years, people. Look at the Pirates of the Caribbean world. If that didn't take a year in of itself, I would be surprised. If that took less than a year, I would be surprised. So yes, it's something I do for fun, just for me. I don't post these anywhere. I write Kingdom Hearts. I guess they are technically fanfics, but I don't write fanfic styles. I don't read fanfics, so I never learned fanfic style, apparently. But what I really love are what if scenarios where I take something that happened and goes, well, what if something else happened? Just kind of a fun thing I do. Instead of doing critical mode run-throughs, I instead write stories and make music videos. You guys do it your way, I'll do it my way. So in one of them, long story short, brought us along for the ride through this world, and let's just say there comes a point where it's just like, what good has going up various parts of this mountain in an attempt to reach Elsa netted us? We've been at this all night? It's a really wonderful set of scenes that it's all I can think about when I do Arendelle now, because it was so funny. I'll admit, I poured a lot of my own logical emotions into that. Just like, this is the 5th time. I'm not going to this time. I'm not doing it again. Just really. Because it's just this is no way. I just really like that because after a while, after you've been knocked off like the 5th cliff, you start thinking, why am I doing this? Has this accomplished anything? Really, have we made any progress in this world at all? I just feel like having a logical character log to point that out is just hilarious.
That lady went toward the mountains.
Just a reality check. Why are we doing this? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is sometimes considered, oh yeah, insanity! Yes. I love what ifs about it. I would go on and on about them, but then I'd have to explain them all. And I'm not going to. But I will tell you that part because I think that's how most people felt after a while in this world. And just, why? Again! We're going up! You come down, go up, down, go up, come down. There's a minigame. Up, down. Down the cliff, climb back up, down the cliff, climb back up. Why we continue to do this? We're just getting us nowhere! How did you eventually get some? It's all okay.
Yes! Go! Oh yeah! That's it! There!
Maybe sometime I'll do a beginner mode playthrough where I do like a commentary on it, and I'll like swap to have the Keyblade that belongs to each world in that world. Like we really should do, because why don't we get the Keyblade at the start of the world? Why do we get it at the end? Because then we can't use the Keyblade that matches the world in the world. We can only use it in the next world. And then we look out of place. This is what it's like. Trailer I know that was definitely That's not fair! I gotta do that all over again. It could be worse. I could still be dodging lasers in the Monsters Inc. world. It could be a lot worse. Instead, I've finished a whole world. I've saved. On to the next one. You know, I'm cold. Lasers. Now, see, this is why last time I was screaming at the parasol things. This is why.
That lady went toward the
Well,
mountain.
if I'm lucky, I will also get Arendelle done tonight. If I'm not lucky, then I won't get Arendelle done tonight. And I still have tomorrow to finish my speed run. That includes getting up to level 99. So I hope someone has a fast way of doing that to tell me about. Like, I've heard one of the portals is a really good way to level up. Like, it's really pretty easy and such. One of the battle portal things. I think it's one of the ones in Arendelle here. I'm not positive about that. Alright. And now, since I did this, I'm gonna go back to the save spot because I'm sick of having to reload every time. So, here I am, coming back. Hopefully, this won't reload me and make me fight those things again. Because I want to keep my experience points this time. Thank you very much. Not that I'm bitter or anything, you know, I just got off a really, really hard boss. Which really probably shouldn't have been that hard. And now I'm just dying to one.
I can't give up.
If the controls don't feel right to you, you can make adjustments by selecting config at the main menu. Well, thank you for telling me that when I'm like halfway through the game and I've finally gotten used to the control. Okay, I go with you. Well, as far as how does that happen, Sora, it doesn't normally happen. It's not a normal thing, but you're Sora, so you know, just everyone's just ending up inside of you. It's just normal. Just accept it, buddy. Accept it and learn to live with it. Just get used to it. The rest of us all have. The rest of us have all gotten used to it, so just get used to it yourself. We'll all be good.
That lady went toward the mountains.
Where did she go? This exciting.
So long!
Well, it did say the fact that I got that treasure chest, but it respawned the enemy. I kind of figured something was wrong with that.
Go! Go! Yes! Go! 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 Yes! Go! Yes! Yes! Go! Go! Make them fly!
Well, they're already flying, so I can't make them fly. They already fly. I don't know what they're not. Oh, I used to know all the names of all the ones in 358 over 2 days. Now the only ones coming to my mind are the pink concertos, the sapphire elegies, and the gray caprices that drove me insane. The only ones that are coming to mind. I know there's a lot of ones. Very annoying. What were they? What were they? Come on, what were they? What were they? What were they? They were something. Waycrest was like the Phantom Tail. About ready to stop caring. That's gonna drive me insane. Hey, the nobody here. The nobody that is here. Does anybody out of the 0 people here, do they know what I'm talking about? They were in Neverland all the time, always getting in the way. They were from the same family as like the Yellow Opera. All the others, the Rhapsody, all of them. No one.
Here we go! Take this! Heal!
Whoever said reindeers are better than people weren't looking at these things. Red Sox!
It's over!
These are not better than people. These are terrible things. Terribly annoying. We'll continue to be annoyed until they stop being annoying. That is the sound of me mashing the X button, because this is what I do. Mash the X button. X button master. Master masher. I'd like to see myself being Bracey's car now, actually. Nasty, you, bad, evil, nasty, die! I see another one! Where is it? Where are you? I will fight you! I will fight you. I will destroy you! You, nasty, horrible, mean, terrible! Die! 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 Die!
Try this!
Overkill!
Heal! There! So long! Yeah! Yeah!
No, Sora can run up this.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm half inclined to watch this cutscene. So I can
Hey,
drink
hold
some
up!
water. In fact, I am really gonna drink water.
Why are you here?
guys watch
Where
this.
did you come from?
Hi, I'm Sora, and I'm from, let's just say, someplace a little warmer.
And I'm Goofy.
Are you visiting Arendelle for the coronation?
Huh? You got us.
All right.
What's your name?
Got water. I feel better now.
Elsa.
I'm gonna skip the rest of the scene for speedrun's sake, because I did just spend the last, like, 10, 15 minutes. Ah! You're kidding me!
See ya!
I know what you're thinking. If I had watched the cutscene, I would have known this was coming, but... Actually, I don't care.
Heal!
Oh, of course. Oh, there's another... Oh, there's some more. Why do people come and then leave after 5 seconds? I mean, I don't really mind. It just kind of makes me feel like I'm not doing something right. It's just kind of weird. Is someone just checking in on me? Or what? Am I that disinteresting? Are you sick of me?
Heal! So long! Here we go! It's over!
Thank you, Donald!
Heal! There! It's over! Yeah!
Had it not just spent forever beating the Monsters Inc. boss to die to this thing. Just in.
Yeah. There. Go on. Yeah.
Got it. Beat that thing, but Vidius is talking. No one moves. Sorry, sometimes I just find it incredible. It's like, yeah. But no one's monologuing. They could really throw down and beat things. But as soon as a villain is monologuing, put the brakes on everything, guys. The bad guy's talking.
Yeah, we'll freeze if we don't find a way out.
I may or may not be able to actually beat this world tonight, guys. It is only getting later. I have never heard of a time where it gets earlier.
It's over.
I mean, technically, we could call. Right now, it's still getting later. There's always constantly in a state of it getting later, not.
Come on.
Die, terrible parasol thief. That is why I want them to die. Tell you what, after the Let It Go sequence, calling it a night. Because it is like 11:30. And that'll take me a bit of time. So after I get out of the labyrinth, see the Let It Go sequence, and get to the first safe spot after that, it should be right afterwards. I'll call it a night and let the characters, you know, sleep. Oh wait, no. Is that the whole avalanche run? I probably shouldn't do the whole avalanche run.
How are we supposed to get out of here?
We got to find an exit.
Once I'm out of the labyrinth. What hit me?
Here we go.
That sneezing thing, I don't know who that is. But, annoying. Funny. It is hard to do anything when you're sneezing.
It's over.
Kind of makes you wonder what inspired that to say, hey, let's make a new dive condition called sneeze. Now you completely and totally understand why I say death to those things. Now you all have seen why I shout death at them. I am trying to wonder what my favorite thing is shouting. It's probably pretty quiet. In fact, I don't think that my neighbors have heard me doing something like this. They have not heard me go full gamer until today. Now they know I'm crazy. That is how it's done, guys. That's how it's done, everyone. That is how you do it. Take no prisoners. Oh. Six things weren't annoying enough.
Here we go.
Ah, Larkstein. I know so many people like her for some reason, but I hate her. Terrible character. Horrible, mean, annoying. She does things like this. Things are annoying. I'd say these nobodies are on par with the Demex's dancers. Those things. I still want to know how Larkstein managed to make an entire ice labyrinth with lightning. She's done an ice magic. I can't even.
And I think it opened when Sora rotated that pillar.
Can anyone explain how that works? I can't be the only one who's wondering how Larkstein made this. I'm not the only one. No, I'm not. Is there an explanation, or is that one of those things that we just nod and say, okay? Yeah! Beware the might of Simba! He's back again! And he's gonna cameo in every single game, you will always have to deal with Simba.
Fireball!
Yeah. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Go a little further.
That spin trick you did should work again.
Yeah. Let's see. Got it.
That's all. Okay.
Huh, yeah, huh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And another. Oh.
Sarah, you can plan this.
There might be something up there.
Yeah. Those guys.
Yeah.
Thought there was a lucky emblem over here. But I'm not seeing it. More. Obviously didn't get enough last time, so. Death Banyawa! Death Banyawa! Be afraid of my bouncing copycat of death. You know, I'll quote me on that. I want to see that on t-shirts one of these days. Beware my bouncing kitty dog of death.
Go get him!
Alright, that was epic.
Heal!
Yeah, I want to see that quote die to my button. Well, I know that, but I can't dodge anything they do. And here's Riku pondering life's deeper existential questions. I think that's the right word, at least. While Sora's out there, like, dying. Yeah, life's pretty normal in 3. He's out there, like, asking life's big, deep questions. And meanwhile, Sora's on, like, a road trip. Getting killed by things.
Gorge, how are we supposed to get out of here?
We got to find an exit.
Two of those hit you, you die. That's critical mode for you. I like the implication at the end of this with the slashy face little emoji thing. Like, he doesn't use an actual emoji, he's using the old-fashioned, before emojis existed, he's using... I love the implications of that, and I don't know why. I just like the implications of that. I'm a strange person, if you guys haven't figured it out by now from me screaming at the lasers.
Gorge, how are we supposed to get out of here?
We got to find an exit.
I live! Not that easy. No, but the instant entrance there's gonna be a bunch of enemies, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make us wait, guys. We're just gonna chill here. Pun completely and totally intended. I've almost hit the 3-hour mark again.
Heal!
I'm gonna see if there's an item I have. I need to use this. Okay, fine. There. Alright. Yep, I called it.
And one!
Let's use this. Yeah. Hear the mighty power of Simba. And that's how it's done! Yeah. I know, guys, normally I would get all the way to the end of a world before stopping, but it's almost been 3 hours, but way too long.
Well, that seemed to lock everything into place.
That might have been the end of it.
I'm with you, Donald. I was like that with the lasers. Okay.
This must be the exit.
I am expecting something to jump out of me. Okay. Okay. And we're out. And I'm almost to the 3-hour mark. Whew. Well, proof the Toy Box World is not longer than other worlds. It was about an hour and a half, and same length as Monsters Inc. World.
See her?
I don't know why, it just that world feels so long. Maybe it's because we're going to the same place over.
You know, from here we might be able to reach that maze we were trapped in.
You want to go back in?
Yeah, I miss treasure chests and lucky emblems. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night on this. I may do a live stream tomorrow morning, or I might do what I did today and just do some training. The kill count tonight got to 115. Kill count's 115, guys. End of second day, and the first day was kind of a little half day. I have tomorrow to finish this.
Let's see.
Yeah. Which I'm actually going to take back because that's fun. Sounds like a little creepy here. I'm just having way too much fun with this, guys.
Cheese! Yeah!
Yeah, I'm having way too much fun with this. Alright, I'm calling it a night. See you guys tomorrow to hopefully finish this whole thing. I've got 2.5 worlds left, not counting 100 acre wood. Here's hoping I can get it all done and get to level 99 and do stuff. I may have started too late to actually complete this, but we shall see tomorrow. Farewell. I'll be back